In this video, we are going to create a basic container and understand its properties. So in Android Studio, we are going to create a stateless widget. So for that, we need to type STLESS, and if we press enter, Android Studio generates a stateless widget class. So now let's provide a class name as application, and after that we need to invoke our class in run app. Now where it says new container, we need to provide a new material app, and in this material app we need to create a property called as home, which accepts a widget. So here we are going to provide scaffold, and in this scaffold we need to create one more property, which is body property, and this body property takes a widget. So here we are going to provide a container. So before that, let me explain you what material app and scaffold is. So consider material app class as a class that provides material design to your application, and scaffold as a basic layout structure for your application. So now in body, we are going to create a new container widget. Now this container widget is an empty container. So in this, we are going to provide a color. Let's provide a background color as pink. Now let's restart our app. Before that, we have got an error, which is I think semicolon error. Now let's restart our app again. Now as you can see, the background color of container is pink. After this, we are going to create a child property which accepts a widget, and we need to keep a note that in a container you can create only single child. So in this, we are going to create a new text widget, and let's provide a string as this is my container. Oopsie. Now let's restart our app, and you will see that the container will shrink to the size of the text. After this, the next property that we are going to see is the height and width. Now let's provide the height of 300 and width as 300, and this both property takes value as double. After this, the next property that we are going to see is alignment, because we want to align our text in center. So for that, we need to create alignment property, and in this we need to type alignment dot center, and this will align our text in center. Now after this, we are going to provide some padding to our container. So we need to provide a constant, and we need to say edge inside dot all, and let's provide a double value as 20. So what it will do is it will provide padding all over the side of the container. And now let's restart. Now as you can see that we are not able to see padding. So for that, if we click on Flutter inspector over here, if we click on our emulator, and if we select the layout structure, now you are able to see that we have got a padding of 20. After this, we are going to provide our next property will be decoration, and in this decoration we need to create a new box decoration widget. Now consider a decoration property as a property that can be used to style a container. So in this, we are going to provide a background color property, and we will say colors dot, and let's provide a green color to green background color to the container. So if we restart our app, we will get an error, and let me tell you why. Because a container cannot have two background color. So for that, let's remove one of them, and now let's restart the app again. Now after this, the next property that we are going to see is called transformation. In this, we are going to move our container in the z direction. So for that we need to say new matrix 4 dot rotation z, and in this we need to provide a radians which takes a double value, so we will say a value of 0.5. and now let's restart. Now as you can see, a container has been rotated in the z direction. Now after this, the last property that we are going to see is called foreground decoration, which takes a new box decoration widget, and in this box decoration we are going to provide a foreground color. We'll say colors dot, and let's provide a deep orange color. Now the foreground is going to hide the child, and it is also going to hide the properties of decoration. So whatever properties that you are going to provide in a decoration will get hidden by the foreground decoration. So if we restart our app now, we will get a foreground color as orange.